What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Manny here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the climbing gym. A truly rare occasion actually that I'm in the climbing gym in recent times. In one of my recent videos I said it would be quite interesting to make a kind of a fitness check because I had the feeling I was quite strong on rock, and I still am quite strong on rock. Just recently I could send my 8C/Plus project, unfortunately not on video. But yeah, sometimes you can't have everything, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I feel super strong, and so it would be quite interesting how this strength on rock relates to the kind of abstract exercises in the gym, so to say. And that's what I tried out, that's what I tested during this session, and I really made an effort to film every little attempt, every little repetition. So yeah, hopefully it is interesting to some extent. Maybe you get something from it. Regarding the commentary, I debated, should I do text, should I do voiceover, and I decided to do both simply because yeah, the most of the info regarding this workout specifically you will find in the text, but I'm gonna try to give you a little bit of more additional commentary during the voiceover. So yeah, the stretching is done. Stretching always good. I wanted to get a deep stretch in. That's why I did 3 sets actually of my stretching exercises. Not too long, like 20 minutes at the start of the session basically, and then I went straight into the Campusboard. Why I start with of all the more impactful exercises, why do I start with the Campusboard? Because it's simply the most impactful exercise in my opinion. That you can do in the gym. So it's really intense on your fingers, on your tendons, on your joints, because you get dynamic forces in here. So if you're doing kind of a mix of a session, you know, where you do just everything to some extent, I would start with the Campusboard, because then you are the freshest when you attack the Campusboard, which is going to reduce the chance of injury. And as you can see, I've warmed up here already enough so that I can try my benchmark move, my personal benchmark move, which is the 147. And as you can see, it goes down fairly smoothly here. And I did really a couple of attempts here actually, and yeah, it went down all the time. So I was quite happy about that actually, because I didn't train that stuff for a long time, for over 3 months or something. And because it felt so good, I decided to try it with bonus weight. As you can see, this little weight here, which is banging around at my ass there. It's 2.5 kilograms of bonus weight, but of course with this bonus weight I wasn't able to do the 147. So I decided, okay, I keep the bonus weight on and try the 1469, which is, so to say, the precursor exercise for the 147. And here is a little bit of a super interesting, I don't know, special advanced tip, if you want to say so. If you want to progress on the Campusboard and you want to get to the next exercise just so badly, try the precursor exercise with a little bit of bonus weight, like 2.5 kilos, like I tried here. And do it a couple of times, like do 4 repetitions or something. And then strip the bonus weight off again, like you see me doing here without bonus weight, the 147 again. You're gonna feel so damn light, and it feels like, I don't know, it feels like you would fly up there, you would fly up the rungs. And I almost guarantee that you're gonna be stronger in this case than before trying the attempts with the bonus weight, you know what I'm saying? Because your brain is somehow adapted to a higher body weight now, and you're gonna feel so light, and you're gonna pull off the next benchmark move, so to say, easily. Here I'm trying the 147, just one step higher, because as you can see, the highest rung on our Campusboard here is actually a little bit further in distance than all the other rungs before. So this is actually a bit of an extra challenge you can put on yourself, so to say, trying to do your benchmark moves at the very top. So that's basically it for the Campusboard session. It was quite satisfying. It was the most intense part, I would say, of this workout. And from there I basically switched almost directly into the hangboard session that I did right afterwards. Here you can see me doing a couple of warm-up pull-ups on this Beastmaker 2000 here. I'm sure you all know this hangboard. It's present in almost any climbing gym that I've met so far. Don't forget to brush your holds all the time, of course, because it can have a significant impact on your hanging performance. Now, what I did for this session was fairly simple. I just hang one-handed all the time as long as I could. And because my right hand is quite a lot stronger when it comes to finger strength than my left hand, I could hang a lot longer with my right hand all the time, which led me to the conclusion that I actually should use bonus weight for my right hand already. But I decided to keep it safe this session, so I wait with the bonus weight until the next session. And yeah, I mean, the really important thing that I can say here to these hangs is that you have to make enough rest. Like really, my resting time was about 3 minutes 30 to 4 minutes even sometimes, because you know, when you're training max strength, which was basically the focus of this session, of this whole session, it doesn't make sense when you get to the hangboard and you're not completely fresh. You gotta be completely fresh to give it 110% for each hang that you do, and therefore you're gonna need the rest. Simple as that. So yeah, after completing 3 hangs with each hand on the straight arm, I decided to make 2 more hangs on the slightly bent arm, on the 45-degree bent arm. And then I went for 2 more hangs actually for each hand on the 90-degree bent arm. Here I got a little bit cocky because I felt so light this day. I wanted to try a little bit of a one-armer on this medium beast maker edge down there. I'm not quite sure how big this edge is actually. I think it's somewhere around 20 millimeters or something. Maybe you know it better than I do. But yeah, anyway, I keep going here, basically trying my one-armed hangs, and as you can see now I'm already progressing to the 90-degree bent arm hangs. I'm always kind of doing it 2 times with my left hand because I only get about 1 to 2 seconds of hang time in with my left hand, because as I said, it's much weaker than my right one. As you can see here, the right one is quite solid there. So, you know, to get somehow an equal hang time to my right hand, I have to do it always 2 times back to back with my left hand. So that's the thought process behind it. Is it smart? That's debatable. I don't know. I just want to get a couple of more hangs with my left hand in, so that I have the feeling that my left hand is somehow catching up to my right hand when it comes to finger strength. So now we are already done again with the hangboard session, making some cool down pull-ups here on the small edges. And the next stop is the pull-up bar. Now the goal for the pull-up bar was very simple as well. Simply do as many one-armers back to back as possible with each hand. And as you can see here, I'm warming up with some archer pull-ups. This is an excellent warm-up exercise for attempting some one-armers. And basically, by the way, I'm quite sure that this is kind of an advanced workout, to say the least. You can all the exercises that I'm showing here during this workout can be made easier for the intermediate or beginner level. Although for the very beginner level, I would not recommend doing any of these exercises, even the softer versions at all. But for the intermediate to advanced level, you can do, for example, supported one-armers or supported one-armed hangs on the hangboard, or simply easier exercises on the Campusboard, so that should be no problem. Yeah, as you can see, the one-armers went down quite solidly as well. I think I got 2 in a row with my left hand, which is quite good actually for my standards, and 1 with my right hand. And as you can see, I'm always trying to get my 3 repetitions in. If I can't do 3 repetitions, which I'm just too weak for at the moment, I start supporting myself with my other arm to get my 3 repetitions done and get a nice negative stimulus at the end of these 3 repetitions. As you can see here, I'm going down quite slowly there in my last repetition to really get that negative in, because as I'm sure you've heard already, these negatives are pretty effective when it comes to training stimulus. So yeah, this one armor attack didn't last very long. I think it was only 20 minutes or something like that in total, which is quite quick and just enough, you know, for a quick max strength stimulus. That's all you basically need, just a quick attack, and don't overdo it basically. And finally, phase 4, simple parallel session. You know, when you do a lot of this stuff, one-armed hangs, one-armed pull-ups and stuff like that, you don't want to ruin your shoulders and neck during all this stuff. So it can be quite useful to add a bit of corrective exercise right afterwards, you know, and that's what I did here basically. I did my standard exercises, which I showed you before already, my Schweizer Handstand and L-sit in Handstand, and you know, all the good stuff. And as you can see here, I'm already trying to progress into the direction of the planche here. It felt quite good this session already, I have to say, but yeah, that's still quite some way to go, I guess. 30 minutes of that stuff and I was cooked completely. And that concludes this session, guys. It's 2 hours 40 minutes in total, was pretty successful. I was quite surprised that I'm so strong after all this outdoor climbing, but yeah, it's the outdoor bouldering, guys, and the max strength hangboard sessions. I'm telling you this much, it's very effective stuff. Anyway, I hope you got some training inspiration from this video, got some motivation. If you did, please drop some likes and comments and opinions, of course. Your own experiences, please, it's always appreciated and it helps a lot. And yeah, stay strong, keep crushing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.